Hi, my name's Dexter, and as you probably already know, I'm a big fan of Angry Birds, and especially Angry Birds merchandise. But there is one merchandise line that, in my opinion, deserves more attention, and that is Angry Birds Tactic merchandise. So today, I will be talking about this exact line of merchandise. Over the years, Tactic made a bunch of different things within the Angry Birds franchise, that is, the table action game Giant, Kimball, and much more. But I only want to focus on the table action game and action game Giant. In March of 2012, Tactic released the first action games, the table action game and action game Giant based on Angry Birds Classic. The table action game contained figures of Red, Chuck, Bomb, Minion Pig, and King Pig, a few blocks and cardboard pieces, a board to play on, and stars to keep track of the score. The rules were simple. You build a structure from the blocks and cardboard pieces. Throw the birds at the structure, and depending on where the pigs land, you get points. The board is split into different parts, each part giving a different amount of points. The further the pig goes, the less points you get. The person with the most points gets a star, and the first one to get 3 stars wins. Game Giant, on the other hand, contained a map to play on, plastic minion pig, red and Chuck plushies, 5 building blocks, knobs with stars on them to keep track of the score, and a bag to store all the things. The rules here are the same. Build a structure, throw a bird, see where the pig lands, the person with the most score gets a star, and 3 stars is a win. Game Giant also had addons, additional characters you could buy. Red, Chuck, Blue, Bomb, Matilda, Hal, Stella, Minion Pig, King Pig, and a block 4-pack. Each add-on, except for the block 4-pack, came with the character, a building block, and a card of the character. Moving on to early 2014, Tactic releases 2 more games, this being space versions of the previous action games from 2012. The table game contained Frozen Minion Pig and King Pig, Super Red, Firebomb, and Iceberg instead of a Chuck this time. A space-themed board, and the rest was the same as the classic action game. Space Action Game Giant contains space-themed mat, Frozen Pig, Laser Chuck, and Super Red plushies, and the rest is the same, except for blocks. They just have the space logo instead of the classic one. And that's all, right? I've talked about every Angry Birds action game, and there's nothing more to discuss, right? Well, there is one more thing. On Tactic's official YouTube channel, you can find trailers for action games, and they are strange, to say the least. Let's first focus on the classic table action game. First off, why are they using Mattel's old bird molds but their own pig mold? I get that maybe they didn't have their bird molds yet, but then why make this trailer if you don't have them? And later they use Mattel's new molds for both birds and pigs, and then they switch back to their own pigs and old Mattel birds. What the fuck? If you need to use Mattel's molds, because you don't have your own, at least be consistent with it and be set on just one mold. Not use old molds, then the new ones, and then the old ones again. It just doesn't make sense to me. Why? Just why? Okay, maybe the classic game Giant is normal. Meanwhile, this trailer is fine and I don't have anything against it. Why does the old one use Commonwealth plushies? Like, what's the point of making a trailer about your toy if you don't have the most important part of the toy and you use someone else's? But that's as far as things go with this one. I couldn't find any information about Space Table Action Game, and so I don't know if there is something wrong with it. If it even exists. Oh, look! Space Game Giant trailer. Let's see it. Wait, hold on, what was that? What? Huh? What? Hold on, what? So, turns out, Space Game Giant was supposed to have addons, Iceberg and Firebomb, but it didn't, and we don't know why it was cancelled, and this is the only source of information about them. That is, until recently. Around the beginning of this year, I decided to contact Tactic about these two. I waited over a week and finally got a response, but not just from somebody, from the design lead with Angry Birds product back then, Jussi Lindberg. He told me that these were cancelled due to the phenomena turning towards the dawn with Angry Birds at the time. But I also got something special. 2 full HD images of these characters, right here. Here they are, for the first time on YouTube. Wow, I still can't believe I got these photos. It's for the first time that we have more than this low quality trailer from 10 years ago. I emailed him again asking if there were any other cancelled characters and if these two are still somewhere around or are they lost to the time and if there's a way to get them, but I'm still waiting for a response to that, so I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, that's all. This is the Angry Birds Tactic Action Games merch line overview. Whoa, this video took so long to make. The script, voice recording, the montage. This was the first time I made a script for a video. I hope you guys enjoyed and see you next time. Peace out.